I already done my one eye, and so we're gonna continue with the other eye. So I'm just gonna pin my hair back, and then we'll get started. So we're gonna start with a very normal eyeshadow brush like this. Hope you can see it well. And we're gonna get a very natural color to my eyes that my eyes have normally, like that one. Just take one that can fit your eye and it will be good, I promise you. Take a little on that. Just gonna carry up my mirror so I can see. And just pat it along with your eye so you get an evener skin tone. The one I'm using is from Viva La Diva. I don't know if you have it in your country, but any eyeshadow that is in your natural shade will fit you. I just need one coat, so that will be good, I think. And since Nicole has a little bit of purple on the inner corner, I'm just going to use a very, very little. If you use a bit too much, it's going to look like you have a black eye, so be careful not to use so very much. It's going to be just a hint on the eye and not so much. I am actually using this Hello Kitty eyeshadow palette from H&M, and I'm going to pick the very purple eyeshadow here, and just a tiny bit with the same eyeshadow brush. It's no use to use another one. Like, you don't even see it that I have something on there. So you're gonna take a mirror and just pat it gently into your inner corner. I hope you can see it well. If it got too much, you just like to brush it out. If you have too little, just pat it on, and just a little bit more, and pat it on again. And when you have like this amount of color on your eye, just drag it down to your hair, to your under waterline. Not much, just a little. And I'll use the same eyeshadow brush. I feel it's like if you're gonna use the same kind of brush, why don't you use the same? You're even gonna wash it afterwards, so don't bother get a new one if you're just gonna need the same type of brush. I'm gonna take the Viva La Diva once again, and this time I'm gonna use the yogurt one. It's a little, almost white, not white, beige, and gonna take a pretty much of it actually, because as you see on the picture, Nicole has a it's almost shiny here, but we're gonna not make it shiny. So you can take a real much on your eye. It's not matter if it's too much, it's gonna be really much lighter. And just pat it on as usual. Since me and Nicole don't have the same eye shape, I am not gonna make that makeup look exactly the same, because we don't have exactly the same eye shapes. So that's the reason. And just pat it on the light shadow. Don't get too high like I just did. And drag it down a little bit too. And then just gonna concentrate on the inner corner and the inner half of the eye, and just pat the rest you have on the brush to the outer half of your eye, like that. And then we're gonna use a fluffy big brush like this, and once again we're gonna use Viva La Diva brown palette, and now I'm gonna use the dark brown one here, just to make a crease like angle here, and it's gonna be real blended in, because as you see on the picture, Nicole has no sharp edges, so we're gonna blend it in. And since this color is so strong, I'm not going to use very much of it, and if I get too little, I just use more. So place the long side of the brush into a crease and just pat it like that, and then you're going to just drag the brush along the crease to make no sharp edges. Line it upwards. And then we're going to take the small brush once again and take the same yogurt we had before and make a little highlight under our eyebrow. Just pat it on the brow bone like this until you get the amount you want, and then just blend it. Like that. So, the next thing we're gonna do is take our this is eyeliner pencil, and mine is from Maybelline. It's called Expert Eyes Soft Kohl Eye Pencil in black. You want to use a very sharp edge to the pencil like this. I will use like a even sharpener, but since I always use it, I don't want to go and like do it again. So here we go. You wanna, as you see, she have a really like thick line, and see like this. Hope you can see me now, because I have to look in the mirror so I don't poke myself in the eye. Just on the waterline, not on the where the lashes is, but just on the waterline. And if you come outside, it's just gonna brush it off, because this pencil is kind of easily smudged, but not on the waterline, so that's good. And into all the way in. Hope you can see this. So. And now we're gonna take on the upper waterline, and that's a bit tricky because I am really ticklish and it makes me crumble, so let's see how it goes. I usually don't lift up the eyelashes and like expose the waterline, because I close my eyes and drag the pencil along the waterline. So we're gonna try and see how it goes. Start in the inner corner. You see, I can't even get my eyes open. Try to make it look like the other one. It's just gonna like that. Then we're gonna use a liquid, because she has a really thick line like here. I have made here earlier, and I'm actually using an H&M, because it's called Deep Liner by H&M, and it's the color black. And don't get too much. You want to have a sharp edge like this. I'm gonna make you see that. And don't too much, because it's gonna just smudge. It's better to take more at the when you need it. And you're gonna start. Look down into your mirror, and you're just gonna start with the half eye, and don't talk at the same time, because you're gonna make your eyes look all weird. So be quiet, and I'm just gonna try to not breathe and just to cry. I'm gonna explain afterwards.